स्पर्धा परीक्षेच्या तयारीसाठी महाराष्ट्रातील सर्वोत्तम ऑनलाईन प्लॅटफॉर्म ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमी पुणे. महाराष्ट्रातील सर्वोत्कृष्ट शिक्षकांचे व्हिडिओ लेक्चर्स, PDF स्वरूपात नोट्स व प्रश्नपत्रिका उपलब्ध, तेही अगदी माफक फीसमध्ये. बॅच जॉईन करण्यासाठी आजच गुगल प्ले स्टोअरवरून ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमीचे ॲप डाउनलोड करा. अधिक माहितीसाठी संपर्क करा 95 11 28 04 65.
Hello friends, welcome you all to daily answer writing challenge for UPSC mains. Now let's move on to first question. Today's question: safety protocols are yet to be institutionalized even in places where people legitimately expect a high degree of professionalism. In light of the accidents, hospital fires and loss of lives in recent times, comment on the disaster resilient infrastructure and safety standards. Right, so this is a very interesting question. Now before moving for the answer, I want to give you the first important mistake that you commit here. Many of the students spend almost 50 to 60 words in writing and explaining various accidents happen in hospital, like one in Ahmedabad, second is in Bhandara, like these 4 to 5 almost accidents happened in recently in 2021. So you start explaining those accidents. It is not the focus, my dear friends. Remember, here if you spend 50 to 60 words in explaining all those accidents, it is loss of focus. The person is not interested in your answer. Now what is the focus? And what should be the flow of your answer? I will just give you a brief hint. First thing, start with examples. Yes, you have to start with the examples, right? But one important thing, you have to write these examples in how many words? You have to write these examples in just 20 to 30 words. You should not spend more words on this thing. Like you are just saying recent accidents in hospitals in Ahmedabad and Bhandara have opened the glaring deficiencies, the problems of disaster resilient infrastructure in hospitals. In this way, you have to explain just 20 to 30 words. It means the evaluator will come to know that you know why the question has been asked. First thing. Then second, what is the most important thing evaluator wants to know from you? He wants to know whether you know about the meaning of institutionalization. So second paragraph or second part of your answer should be, what is meaning of institutionalization of safety protocols. This should be discussed. It means it is a very simple thing that the safety protocols should not be used as a kind of disaster mean. It should be a part of regular habit. Like many times when you visit a railway station, their metal detector is not working. And when something happens, then we install all upgraded metal detector. We wait for that time period for something wrong to happen to go for or to have those safety protocols. Here specifically, you have to mention what is your understanding of institutionalization of safety protocol. What is meaning of institutionalization of safety protocol? It means all the safety protocols are in place, they are in use and they are used regularly. Now this particular part, meaning of institutionalization safety protocol, must be given in again 30 to 40 words. Second part. Then comes real focus. What is real focus? Here you have to discuss on the most important part. That I will go for next slide. That most important part is disaster resilient infrastructure and safety standards. Now this is the most important part and you have to spend almost 180 to 190 words on this part of your answer. But you are not expected to write just only disaster resilient infrastructure and safety standard. You are expected to comment on it. Now how you are going to comment on it? Like if someone gives you a mango and asks you just comment on it. So you will say this is good, this part is good, this part is bad, I don't like it. So it means you are giving your opinion, you are giving your opinion in that particular comment, and this opinion should be in line with the expected answer. So here what you are expected to write: what is the meaning of this disaster resilient infrastructure and safety standards, meaning and what it involves, right? You have to write all those things. So what it involves, you have to search on it, right? Like It involves standard operating procedures, then infrastructure, then trained staff, regular audits, safety standards, storage of oxygen, electrification of that particular building. So all these part of disaster resilient infrastructure, what it involves. Then second part in this you have to write, that is what is its status and why the status is poor, why it is poor. Third part you have to write how to improve it, or in simple term, how to make it disaster resilient. How to make it disaster resilient must be discussed. Clear? So this is a clear cut answer, and finally you have to go for your conclusion. If you do not write conclusion, still it doesn't make any difference, but this part is important. I repeat the answer once again. See, start with the example, but example should be given in just 2 to 3 lines so that evaluator will get an idea you have understood the question. Then meaning of institutionalization of safety protocol, it can be written in 30 to 40 words simply. Then you have to write specifically about disaster resilient infrastructure and safety standards, what is meaning, what it involves, what is its status and why it is in poor condition, how to improve disaster resilient infrastructure, and finally conclusion, how to make this entire thing disaster resilient must be discussed. So this is the way of writing answer, and I told you in the beginning what is the most common mistake you commit. You spend around 60 to 70 words on just explaining the accidents that happened, how many children died, why they died, which committee was formed. It is not asked. See, until and unless you do not understand how to write the answers, how to structure your answer, you are not going to score good marks in UPSC. Structuring of your answer is the most important aspect of any UPSC preparation. Now, homework. Compare impeachment process of president in India and USA. It is question of GS2, that is comparison of constitutions of the world countries. Then question number 3, discuss the advantages of river linking project and impact on its environment. So here straightforward question, advantage of river linking project, but here they are expecting very innovative answer about impact of this river linking project on environment. So this is this particular portion should be given 100 words and this particular portion should be given 150 words, and this part comes under, if it is about river linking projects, it is part of GS1, and if it is about environment, it is part of GS3. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you.
स्पर्धा परीक्षेच्या तयारीसाठी महाराष्ट्रातील सर्वोत्तम ऑनलाईन प्लॅटफॉर्म ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमी पुणे. महाराष्ट्रातील सर्वोत्कृष्ट शिक्षकांचे व्हिडिओ लेक्चर्स, PDF स्वरूपात नोट्स व प्रश्नपत्रिका उपलब्ध, तेही अगदी माफक फीसमध्ये. बॅच जॉईन करण्यासाठी आजच गुगल प्ले स्टोअरवरून ज्ञानदीप अकॅडमीचे ॲप डाउनलोड करा. अधिक माहितीसाठी संपर्क करा 95 11 28 04 65.